If you've been keeping an eye on my YouTube channel over the last few months, then you might have seen my community post where I've asked you guys to vote on where you would rank every main series Pokemon game. Well, I decided to not only make a video on the results, but to live stream it for all to see. So we will start with the OGs, Red and Blue. You guys ranked Red and Blue 3 stars. 3 stars for Red and Blue. Ooh. We go up. Got Yellow. So Yellow, even more 3-star, although interestingly there are less 1 stars but also less 5 stars. So we will move Pokemon Yellow to join its friends in 3 stars. Very nice. So going straight into Gold and Silver, which got 4 stars, very close to 3 stars, unlike the others which were like. So Gold and Silver go firmly on the 4-star. Crystal, interestingly, less 5 stars, but again, less 1 stars. So that's something. But yeah, no, a firm 4-star, but arguably more popular than Gold and Silver. Ruby and Sapphire. Not many people voted 1 or 2 stars, so everyone agreed it was average or better than average. Almost neck and neck with 5 and 4, but by and large, Ruby and Sapphire earned itself a staunch 3 stars. Ooh, Fire Red and Leaf Green. 4 stars, which is interesting. I didn't actually expect Fire Red and Leaf Green to do better than Ruby and Sapphire, with only 1% voting it for 1 star, so that is a lot more popular than I actually thought it was going to be. Was it 4 stars? Yeah, nice. But as we go up to Emerald, nobody thinks that Emerald is 1 star. So that is high praise, and it overwhelmingly got 5 stars, with literally half of everybody that voted going, yeah, 5 stars on that. Right up in that 5-star, look at Rayquaza, standing on top of his hill like an absolute don. What a legend. Someone's just said, yeah, I didn't play Emerald. Cool, nice. As we move on up, my first games, ooh, very nostalgic. Diamond and Pearl. I will take a Diamond and Pearl and put those 2 fine, distinguished gentlemen right in the 4-star range. We've got a few comments on this one. Please just go play Platinum. Platinum makes this obsolete. So we've got an overwhelmingly 5-star. You know, satisfyingly enough in order. 5 stars the most, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. With, quite interestingly, nobody voting 1 star. So you can all be my friends. Here we go, Heart Gold Soul Silver, once again, overwhelmingly 5 stars. A well deserved 5 stars on that one. There you go, yes, there you are, yes, I agree, I just agree. Greatest of all time, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It gives me great pleasure to put in the 5 stars. Moving on up the list is, again, overwhelming 5 stars for Black and White. This is interesting because I remember when Black and White came out, everybody was just like, Black and White, boo, worst games, what are they doing? And now it's like, look at this, like only 1% of people said 2 stars and 2% 1 star, whereas the majority are like, oh yeah, Black and White. There we go, very good. And here we are, Black and White 2. Again, overwhelmingly 5 stars, with very few 1 stars, so yeah, Black and White 2, immensely popular, which is, you know, the correct answer. X and Y. It was almost a tie between 3 and 4, but in the end, 4 won out. Controversial opinion, X is a top tier Pokemon game. I agree. You guys rated X and Y 4 stars, which is better than I thought it was going to do, because like Black and White, I saw a lot of hate for those games. Mostly the experience share, or else, let's go. See, this is the interesting one, because it is a perfect tie between 5 stars and 4 stars. I'm not sure how to put this at the moment. What do we think? Should we go 5 stars or 4 stars? Decide yourself. Ooh, this might be an unpopular opinion, because I'm not a big fan of ORAS. So I would place it 4 stars personally. I'll put it 4 for now, but we'll look at the comments. For really better off playing Emerald. This, I think, is where this started happening, where it's like, it's good, but you're better off just playing the original if you want the experience. Yeah, I'll stick this one in 4 stars, I think. If they had less water, it might have ranked higher, really. We move on up the list. Sun and Moon. Ooh, 3 stars, but not that far off of 4 stars. So we have a 3 stars for Sun and Moon. Gen 7 wasn't terrible, but God, was it handholdy. Yeah, it was so handholdy that I played it, stopped playing, and then came back to it a few months later and was like, what do I do? I didn't actually know any of the areas because it held my hand through the whole thing to the point where I'm like, I've not explored this. I don't actually know where anything is on this map, which was interesting. But yeah, general consensus, held your hand like a lost child, but generally not too bad. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now this one slightly flips it. The 1, 2 and 5 are really similar to Sun and Moon, but it seems to have just pushed it over the edge into 4 stars. Let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee look like they are distinctly average because there aren't many 5 stars, but there aren't a huge amount of 1 stars either. So I think most people are in agreement that Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee are just kinda games that were released. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is certainly one of the games of all time. You are correct, it certainly was released by Pokémon. It happened. That's it. So with Sword and Shield got ranked 3 stars, distinctly average. So we'll move Sword and Shield into its home of 3 stars. There are a few comments on this one, believe it or not. Can you believe that Sword and Shield are mildly controversial? Ooh. Don't care what the community says, I love the game. Fair dues. They were fun. The cut Pokedex got these games in an overhated position and proved how delicate fans were when a single tree texture made people wrongly judge the game's graphics. 7 replies fills me with absolute fear and dread. It looks fairly civil. So you see how most of these down here were like top heavy, not much in the bottom. Yeah, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl are not very popular, believe it or not. I thought they were mid, personally. But yeah, I checked back on this poll a few hours after it went up, and it was 1 star. It was like predominantly 1 star, and I'm like, ooh. But yeah, it's 3 stars. 3 stars for this fine gentleman. Some may say too much, some may say too little. Well, not many would say too little. BDSP murdered my firstborn child and caused the ocean levels to rise, and I will never forgive it. You have a point. But here we are, Legends Arceus, which is 0 people voted for 1 star. Only 1% voted 2 stars, and look how top heavy that is. It gives me great pleasure, great pleasure to put that boy in there. Good game, solid game, except for the guy that sells you storage. Just give me the storage. Just give me. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, except for that guy. Final round, Scarlet and Violet. Now I expected this to go a little bit differently because everybody is at Scarlet and Violet's throats at the moment. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be this top heavy. There we have it. Scarlet and Violet grew on everybody apparently, which is good to know. So yeah, let's have a look at dun 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 dun. This is where you would rate all of the games. There we go. Nice. So the 5-star games that you all said was Emerald, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White 2, and Legends Arceus. Ooh, very nice. 4 stars, we have Gold and Silver, Crystal, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Diamond and Pearl, X and Y, ORS, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Let's Go, and Scarlet and Violet. And then in our 3-star tier, we have Red and Blue, Yellow, Ruby and Sapphire, Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, and Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. This is fun, I'm going to do it again.